Well, tonight the FBI is warning that houses of worship will continue to be targets for people who wish to do harm.
Saturday, a gunman took 4 people hostage for nearly 11 hours inside a Texas synagogue. The gunman was killed, and fortunately, the hostages escaped.
Well, Colorado State Rep. Daphne Michelson-Janae addressed the attack today, speaking on the House.
I'm very distressed about this. As a person who regularly attends synagogue, one should not feel like they could be taken hostage for going to worship their God. And the amount of anti-Semitism, while you might not feel it, I feel every day.
Denver 7's Patrick Perez joins us live from Temple Emmanuel in Denver.
And Patrick, you spoke with the senior rabbi about the threats that houses of worship are facing these days.
Yeah, Rabbi Black says despite that horrific situation in Texas this weekend, they are not going to give in to fear. A sense of relief coupled with a continued sense of anxiety among those in the Jewish community following the hostage situation at a synagogue in Texas.
We all saw ourselves in the tragedy as it played out on our TV screens.
Joseph Black is a senior rabbi at Temple Emmanuel in Denver. He says what unfolded this weekend was unthinkable.
The idea that a terrorist could walk into a Shabbat, a Sabbath morning service, and have a 12-hour hostage ordeal was chilling.
But sadly, it's something they have to prepare for.
Unfortunately, we have very elaborate and secure procedures in place.
Temple Emmanuel is one of more than 100 organizations statewide that receives training for situations like these.
Sad reality in our midst that we have to prepare for active shooter training, for hostage training.
Rabbi Jay Streer is the president and CEO of Jewish Colorado. The group partners with the nationwide nonprofit Secure Community Network to prepare synagogues, schools, and more for worst-case scenarios.
In today's day and age, we have to be mindful of the possibility of evacuating because of fire, just as we have to be mindful of the possibility of an active shooter event.
That kind of training has never been more important. On Monday, the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security issued a warning. Faith-based communities have and will likely continue to be targets of violence by domestic violent extremists and those inspired by foreign terrorists.
We're an easy target, and people look for people to blame, and oftentimes Jews take that place.
For Rabbi Black, the fear of being targeted simply for his faith isn't new to him or the Jewish community.
My mother was a survivor of the Holocaust.
And what was the same then is the same now. The belief his community will always triumph over evil.
That is who we are, and nothing will ever stop us from doing that.
And happening tonight, Jewish Colorado is hosting a virtual conversation about the events from this weekend. That's happening from 7 to 8:30. They're going to be live streaming it on YouTube, on Facebook. We have links to that conversation on the denverchannel.com. We are expecting to hear from multiple state and local leaders at that conversation. For now, we're live in Denver. I'm Patrick Perez, Denver 7.
Yeah, scary times. All right. Thank you, Patrick.